Hi, I'm Chris, and this happy little guy is Teddy, and together we are Our Time to RV. A few years ago, we downsized from a 3-slide, 35-foot fifth wheel to a 20-foot slide-in truck camper, and now have the flexibility to travel any place our 2016 Dodge Ram 3500 dually can take us. We love the outdoors and tend to gravitate to the state parks, national parks, Corps of Engineer locations, and boondocking sites, but do occasionally visit the private parks. We hope you enjoy the content. If so, please like and subscribe to our channel, then leave a comment telling us what you think. Thanks for watching.
Teddy and I are at our next location. We left the steps this morning. I went and made my run to pick up my package at Amazon Locker in Lake Havasu City. And now we're at a location called Vidal Junction, or Vidal Junction, V-I-D-A-L. It's about 7 or 8 miles west of Parker, Arizona, crossing over the river, Colorado River. We're actually in California. So we're going to be here for a couple days. We do a little juggling of our schedule based upon some incoming weather. And so we decided to stay at a location that was the warmest and the least wet. And we'll do that for a couple days. I don't know how long. But we're on our way up to Cottonwood, Arizona to spend a couple weeks at a state park. It's my only reservation that I made other than the RV park that I stay with friends at over the holidays. So I like Cottonwood. I like the state park. I like the hiking they got in the area. So we're going to go up there. So we're on our way there towards the end of next week. But in the meantime, this is where we're staying at. Teddy and I are just doing a quick exploratory hike in the area around us here at Vidal Junction, or Vidal Junction. Again, I'm not sure what it is. There's a collection of properties here, BLM, some just marked as government land, some up on the hill is start of a wilderness area. This stretch here marked government land is part of an aqueduct management system, apparently. That's all I know right now, just based upon what I can see on the map. However, it's pretty clear they don't want you messing around or checking out these, I'm going to assume it's some form of pump station of sorts, or access areas to get into the aqueduct. Here's a sign right next to it. Parker to Needles, Wagon Road. Let's check that out on the map later. We just came down this road from those aqueduct stations. And we are right there. We're checking out the area that's southwest of us. I'm on 7x zoom and it's hard to see much, if anything, out there. And there's a whole lot of wide open space here. A lot. It's a comfortable day, a really slight breeze. We're enjoying it. Teddy and I have gone about a mile. We're going to turn around. Not because of distance, just because we can pretty much know what's out here now. This is pretty much about it. So I actually have only seen one road that leads off of this road here that goes up into the hills where there are a number of campers. Actually, it looks like there's about 8 or 10 of them. Looks like a small city or a get-together of sorts. So now I know where that's at. Don't see much else out here. Although I do see an opportunity maybe to take another path home. Looks like this trail here might go parallel back to where the camper is. I don't know, we'll see. We're just killing some time, relaxing in the sun, and decided to come check out this wash that's behind us. See if there's anything unique or unusual about it. Either way, we're just stretching our legs. Again, enjoying the sun. It's low to mid 70s. A gentle breeze. Kicks up on occasions like it just did. You can probably hear it on the mic. But anyways, we're just, guess I'm just checking some stuff out. It's obvious over time this wash has seen a fair amount of water passing through to have carved something this deep here. I don't know if the holes were just natural formations that are exposed by the water, or if there's some critters making their homes in there. See some bees going in and out of some of these holes, so I'm going to stay clear. Hopefully they leave me alone too. This is our first morning here at Vidal Junction. And we're going to take our morning walk, head down a couple of these roads here and check out some more camp spots for future reference. So flat here. Teddy's just getting a lay of the land here. And we'll take you along. To start our recon trip, we're just walking back towards the main road, which is 62. It seems to be the most well worn in regarding getting in here. Teddy and I just checked out another trail. It turned out to be closer to a path. And so we're not going to go down there. At least not right now. Checking out the easier access. This is the other road that I was referring to that was more like a path. This is a little bit better than it was further up close to where we are. But definitely not as well worn in as the primary access area, which is over there. We just hiked over from that. It runs adjacent to where those campers are there. The map shows this as a fairly well-defined road coming in off of 62. It sure as heck don't look like it. No, it doesn't. Well, we had turned around a ways back, heading back towards hills, which is not far from where we're camped at. We're going to check out maybe up here. I do know this aqueduct system, pipeline access. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's clearly defined. It's marked. It's government land. There's warning signs. There's pipes sticking out of the ground. I don't see any motors, so I assume there's something running underground here. These little access pipes are all up and down this ridge here. That again, if you're going on, actually you can clearly see it's marked government land differently than the BLM area. Here you go. This is one of those access areas here. And there's a sign indicating that it's private. I'm not telling you you can't use it, but they can revoke the right at any particular point in time. And something just caught my attention over here. Her buzz. This little hummingbird. is there. Cool. We're just sitting here and relaxing and noticed this fire. Don't know if it's a controlled burn or if there's a vehicle or something else going on down there, but I suspect it's a controlled burn because I've seen several of these in small spots on the horizon at various points in time. Yeah, I hope that's what it is. Hope everything's okay. So I'm sitting here relaxing in the shade. Beautiful temperatures. Got my glass of wine, bottle of water, my faithful companion, while I'm doing some editing for the next YouTube episode that's going to come out. Life's pretty good. We've got the start of some weather coming in later today. That doesn't mean the morning can't be a beautiful sunrise. I don't know how much hiking we're going to get in over the next couple of days, so we're going to get some stretching our legs today. Teddy and I decided that we're going to hike a little bit of the Wagon Road. This goes to Neal's. I've already checked the trail. Of course, we're not walking all the way there. It's 50 some odd miles, I think. Double check it. We're going to check out the first little part of it. Teddy's already up there, man. He's ready to roll. Believe it or not, this parcel of land appears, according to Onyx, as being privately owned. Out here in the middle of all this BLM over here. Government land, which is the land down by the aqueduct system, the underground pipes there. And then the mountains up here are a wilderness area. The Whipple Wilderness Area. Whipple Mountain Wilderness Area. So, good for whoever owns that. Got a nice little piece of privacy and solitude. Talk about absolutely nothing up here, but wide open space. It's beautiful, in my opinion. Only about a mile and a half up here. I don't know, we've got a mile and a half, 2 miles, I'm guessing, to hit the wilderness area. I don't know that we'll go that far. But man, it's nice up here. Nothing up here. Wide open spaces, fresh air, mountains on the horizon. A little bit of cloud cover on occasions. Whew. Yeah, this is it, man. Now we've come to an intersection. The road straight is actually part of the wagon trail. The road to the right actually goes up. Well, they actually both go to the wilderness area, but this is a little bit more of a direct path. Maybe the edge of the mountains there might be the start of the wilderness area. I don't know. But we're going to make a decision here. I think we're going to go to the right here. Check this out. Another fork in the road. We're going to go left here. They both end relatively short distance up here. The base of these hills here are the Whipple Mountain Wilderness Area. And it's specifically said no motorized use. So from the Onyx map, it indicates the trail stops here. So at least as far as the ATVs are concerned, we could hike in there. signs that says keep out or anything like that, so. It's amazing some of the things you see people dump off up here. It's unfortunate. Anyways, there is a road that goes up in between this crease here. This closed road goes up the hillside to this opening on the side of the mountain. That's interesting. I don't know if we're going to go up there or not. Well, it's pretty clear that that was man-made. I wonder what was in there. One thing's for sure, I'm not going in there. But we got a beautiful view up here. Not sure what those two white dots are. Actually look like vehicles. Curious how those people got out there. Obviously not the same way we came. We're down in this general direction down here, behind this ridge. But we're gonna head back. Okay, we made it back. A little over 4 miles today. Good hike. Saw a lot of great landscapes. It was a good morning. Teddy and I are here at Woods Road's Dispersed Camping. It's right on the edge of Arizona State Trust land and BLM land. We just happen to be in the BLM land, although I have a permit anyways for the State Trust. But this is between Buckeye and Gila Bend off of 85, which is on the east side, not far off the highway, half mile, 3/4 mile or so. And so we're here primarily to cut the distance to our next site in half, and also give us an opportunity to check out a location that we saw on YouTube, and it's good for a day or two. I don't think there's much more here than that. We'll see. Actually, let me follow up that last comment that I made. There is actually a trailhead up here in Hillside, Margie's Cove Trail and Margie's Cove Trailhead. It's a little further back, a couple miles, I believe. I don't know much about it. Again, I got this information from Holiday for Two YouTube channel. We're only going to be here for a night anyway, so it might be worth us coming back for a couple days to check it out. So anyways, I just wanted to clarify that. Ted and I decided to take a short hike after getting set up and having lunch here at Woods Road Dispersed Camping, again between Buckeye and Gila Bend. And so we're just gonna check out some of the area. I don't know how far we're gonna go. We skipped our morning walk this morning when we were at Vidal Junction, California, so that we could get on the road. We didn't know what to expect here, so we didn't know if we have to go to a plan B or plan C. And I didn't want to do it too late in the afternoon, but so that's kind of why we're out this afternoon. To get some exercise here. Check it out. Well, we're going to skip following the road, since this path here would suggest that it's going in the general direction we want to go according to Onyx, and as well too, while this is not a road, we're not a motorized vehicle, so it works for us. It says it was marked at the edge of the fence back there. I think we're now on Arizona Trust land. I'll double check that. It said it's not a route, but basically what that meant was not a route for vehicles. To actually take a vehicle back here to Margie's trail, I think it is, the trailhead. You have to make a left back there and follow a defined road. So we decided to take a shortcut, since there is one here. On X would suggest that it's at least headed in the right direction. I don't know if it's going to make its way all the way there to the trailhead. I don't know how far it is. I don't know if we're going to make it there ourselves, but it was worth taking some time to hike up here and find out. Teddy's leading the way. Well, I checked my OnX map, and we're not in Arizona State Trust property. That's down by the highway. We're still in BLM. However, we are crossing into another area that is a wilderness area. There we go. These small mountains are getting closer. And this is the Maricopa Mountains Wilderness Area, just for some additional information. We're getting close to the trailhead here, and the vegetation's gotten noticeably thicker, but by no means is it thick. But it's certainly different. There's more of it, more cactus, more brush. And of course the mountains are bigger. We're about 1.75 miles into our hike. We haven't done any recon, so however long it is to get up here, I'm going to double that on the way back. Well, I screwed up a little bit. Just decided to check the detail of my map and found that what I was actually making my way for was just a marker indicating that the road over there was the Margie's Cove Trail. The trailhead is quite a bit further out. So we're not going to continue walking another, I don't know, 1.5 miles or so. We're probably just gonna turn around and head back. There's quite a few washes up here. This is the widest one I've seen so far, but it suggests that there's a fair amount of precipitation that runs off of these hills here at various points in time. Teddy's doing some checking the undercarriage of the truck for some reason. Anyways, we made it back. 3.4 miles round trip, and I did double check the map, and had we decided to actually go to Margie's Cove trailhead, it'd probably been another 1.7 miles out there, making it 6.8 total. So we definitely weren't prepared for that when we left. It was just intended to be a short walk, but it might be something to do in the future. Teddy and I have just arrived at Dead Horse Ranch State Park, but I've been scurrying around, trying to get the camper unloaded, leveled, and all set up in the high winds before the rain comes in. I can already feel the mist from the impending front arriving blowing in my face. With the camper elevated enough to drive the truck out from underneath it, the extended legs makes for a very tenuous situation. And with the limited clearance I have to drive the truck out from underneath it, I have to work quickly. The winds are 25 plus mile an hour and are blowing broadside into the camper, adding to the challenges. But I made it all happen without incident, and this is our setup here. When the weather passes and we get out, as usual, we'll take you along. Hope you're enjoying the content. So we're at Dead Horse Ranch State Park last night, and we got a lot of precipitation. And every time I looked on the map around us, it was all indicating it was snowing, except where we were down here in the valley. And that's the evidence up there on the mountain there. It's about freezing right about now. Not too much of a difference in temperature anyways. in Cottonwood, Arizona at Dead Horse Ranch State Park. And over here, up on the hill, is a little town of Jerome. And it used to be an old gold mining town, then a ghost town, and now it's a tourist spot. Some neat stuff up there though. Well, we didn't get much, but we got a little bit of snow last night in Cottonwood. Precipitation turned from rain to snow overnight. So we're getting ready to go out and take another walk this morning and see how the day shapes up and kind of go from there. There are mountains over there, believe it or not. Those are the same mountains that I had in a clip and some pictures yesterday. You can't see them with the clouds, but there is snow in the low-lying areas. Most of it's melted here. What's little's left is just on the vehicles. That's about it. We're at about 3,500 feet here at Cottonwood. Well, after 2.5 days of being here, we finally have some sun, and it's warm enough to actually sit outside with only a sweatshirt on. As long as the sun's out, when it goes out behind the clouds, it cools down a little bit. But as you can see, there's still a little bit of snow on the mountains up there, but it's all melting. But down here, it's all gone. But it's nice getting outside, get some fresh air, as opposed to being cooped up in the truck cab.